Oh my god, guys.
She was a fairy.
Okay, so I took a plant. I took some plant. I was laying in my bed, literally like regretting all my life choices. I was literally like this. I was closing my eyes, listening to music. And I was like, please end, please end, please end. I want this to end. I want this to end. And then I was like, okay, Haley, you're freaking out. Like, lean into it. Lean into it. Okay. So then once I started leaning into it, I was like, oh my god, I'm literally sitting here like holding myself, listening to like soft music. And I was like, this is really nice. What I was just crying about before. I actually don't think I want to include the clip that I took earlier because it's really fucking depressing, if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna reiterate it now. I was crying earlier today because, and it's valid, my feelings are valid, about just like wanting help. Like I just wanted someone to help me. You know, like a partner or something to be like, let's go surfing, or let's do this, let me take you to this class, let me do this. Just like somebody to be a source of motivation. Someone to just be the water when you're in the pool. You know, when you're in the pool, you lift your legs up and the water slowly catches you. Like, I want someone to be my water. And I was crying about that earlier because that is valid. I do want someone to be my water. But I was depressed about it because I forgot how to be my own water. I used to be so good at that. And then I just get really depressed sometimes. Guys, sometimes I get fucking depressed. And it's actually scary for me to admit. Like, I don't know, it's hard for me to admit because I think it's because of my control issues. But I just like don't want to tell anybody. I don't want anybody to know that I'm depressed or that I'm struggling. I'm like, no, stay strong, Haley. Like, stay strong. You're a queen. Baddie. But then I'm like, girl, like, you're so depressed right now. Like, you need to admit it. When I get really depressed, I just like want to die. Relatable. I just want to like escape, you know? I'm sure if you know, you know. The girlies that get it, and the girls that don't. Men as well. If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy where I can. But where are they going with this? Oh yeah, being my own water. So now that I've taken this plant, and I'm like, even just like touching my skin right now, like looking at my face, hearing my voice, holding myself, hugging myself. Like, I look so beautiful right now. Like, I have not thought that in quite a while because I've just been in my fucking head depressed as fuck. And now I'm just like talking to myself in the camera and I'm like, girly time. I need to be my own girlfriend, for real. Like, I need to be my own bestie again. Sometimes I'm my own bestie, but I'm just like, it's coming from fear. It's like, okay, bestie, get up, do work. Okay, bestie, pay the bills. Okay, bestie, be mature, be mature. And it's not like, okay, bestie, let's go, like, have fun. Like, I do need to be my bestie in the ways that, yeah, I'm like, let's boss up. Let's get this motherfucking yacht. Let's get this Gucci bag. But also, like, let's have fun, though. You know, let's have hobbies. Let's do things that make us feel soft and feminine and loved and cared for. It's just really hard for me to do that sometimes because I want it so bad from someone else. So then my brain is like, well, you want it from someone else, so it's not going to be the same if you give it to yourself. Which at the beginning, that's true. That's true. At the beginning of anything, if you want to learn how to run and you've never ran a day in your fucking life, you're going to hate that shit. That shit is going to fucking suck at the beginning. But then if you keep going, it's going to feel so good. It's going to feel so rewarding. It's going to be like amazing, magical. And it'll be the best part of your day. And I think I need to show up for myself more often so I can get to that space where I've committed to myself enough, committed to something enough that it makes me happy, and I forget that I want it from someone else because I'm getting it every day from myself. And it's really a mind fuck. Like, it really is. It is such a mind fuck because your mind wants it from someone else. But you just gotta keep giving it to yourself, even through the wanting, even through the yearning and the longing. You just have to be like, hey, babe, I'm giving it to you right now. You're getting it right now, babe. I know you're sad and that's okay, but you're getting it right now. Oh, I'm having such good girl talk with you right now. I stay away from this plant because it makes me see things I don't want to see. I have a hard time letting go of control, and I have mad commitment issues. So I tend to go towards other plants.
I smoke weed every day.
This plant makes me aware. That's why I took it. I was like, okay, there's something I need to see because I'm fucking depressed right now. I need a new perspective. And I'm so happy I did. I even look soft, No, on a real note, the walls are breathing right now. Also, wait a damn fucking minute. I don't know any other guys. I need to be so real with you about it being a tarot reader. Oh my god. Do you know what it's like being able to read so well? I can psychoanalyze anybody if I wanted to. That also means I 24/7 have the ability to say, how is he feeling about me? How is he feeling about me? What is he thinking? And that's not okay. That's not good. How someone's feeling about you. When I give other people readings, it can be how they're feeling, but it's also self-reflective concerning what is their response to that, as to why they're getting the reading. But if I'm the one asking the question, I'm like, girl, put the fucking cards down. Because it's an addiction, y'all. It's an addiction, y'all. It's an addiction, y'all. This is such a vulnerable video right now, but I'm just feeling it, so I need to be vulnerable with my queens, with my straw barbies. So many times I'll get caught up in being like, how does he feel about me? How did they feel about me? What is this person thinking? And where it's like, wait. How am I feeling? What is pushing me to ask this question in the first place? Because if I'm having to ask my cards, how is this person feeling about me? I'm obviously not feeling secure in that connection. Whatever it is. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling secure because you should know how someone is feeling about you. You shouldn't have to ask. So then I'm like, okay, how am I feeling? Not secure. Okay, what action can I take to feel secure instead of asking my cards about him? It's obviously that's a human mature response, right? Let me not overindulge and let me show up for myself. But having that temptation when it's my fucking job, it's so hard. It's really hard, guys. I'm gonna be so real with you. I'm a girly pop. What can I say? I'm just a girl. I'm just a lover girl. I'm not fucking kidding you guys. I just had this conversation with myself and I was like, I need to fucking record this. There's a mirror right here. Just literally a mirror right in front of me. I'm giggling with myself. I'm having fun with myself. I'm like, hee. And then I was like, whoa, this what I'm feeling right now. This is how I'm feeling. Me feeling silly and giggly and lighthearted. This is literally what men get when they hang out with me. Oh my god. I was like, girl, you need to protect that shit it's the fucking moon. You need to protect that shit it's a million. You need to protect that shit it's the most amount of money in the world. Because this is sacred. I'm feeling myself right now. I'm like, this is sacred as fuck. Like you, a man that I do not trust, getting this amount of like joy and loving happiness, Ace of Cups, Empress energy? No, absolutely not. Like, no, absolutely not. No! Oh my god. Puke in my fucking mouth. Absolutely not. I'm like looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, hey, queen. And then I'm like, is he king though? Is he king though? Is he king? But that's what I mean. When you really like feel your own presence, you know what somebody else is getting when they're hanging out with you. So like with my friend, I'm like, of course she deserves this a million. She deserves more than I give her. But like with men, what the fuck are you offering me? Yeah, anyway, don't let no fucking man have this shit unless he also radiates the sun. As your older sister right now, don't forget to always remember what you feel like outside of what you want. Sometimes we get so lost in wanting something from somebody else that we can't even feel what our own energy feels like, because our energy becomes wanting. Our energy becomes, I want this, I want to feel this way, I want to feel this way, I want this, I want this, I want this person to treat me this way. Where it's like, how do I actually feel when I'm not wanting? That shit is sacred. That shit is fucking sacred. And when you know how that feels, that's when you know how to protect yourself. That's when you're like, oh my God, nobody deserves this but me. Obviously, unless somebody else like proves that they're worthy of it. But other than that, like, no, don't give that shit. Don't give that shit to nobody, okay?